How you doing? Neil Steele here for Neil Steele's Reviews, and we're kicking off 2026, a brand new year. Hope everyone had a great Christmas, New Year's Eve, holiday break, all that sort of thing, and it's back to business. And the first CD reviewed for 2026 is this one, the new self-titled Megadeth album. Firstly, is it a good record? Yeah, it's a good record. It's a good album. There's a couple of different versions you can get. There's a digital version which has 2 extra bonus tracks, but you have to get that by the 29th of January. It's a special limited offer from Dave. And of course, the album proper has 11 songs, including a cover of Metallica's Ride the Lightning. Now, there's been some press, obviously, on the internet. All the trolls are having a go at Dave, saying, why is he doing this song? Well, unbeknownst to them, and lots of people probably watching this today, Dave Mustaine co-wrote the song with Metallica back in the day. So before he was obviously exited from the band, or left, depending on who you want to believe. Look, the version is pretty carbon copy to the Metallica original back in 1984. Obviously, vocally it's different because Dave's a different vocalist. I really think it's a good version, and it's good because it sounds like, it's hard to explain. You have to hear it, and then you listen to it, and it's, even the production sort of sounds like what you would expect from that era of Metallica if they'd done it. It's a different sort of mix to how it sounds on the Metallica album. So look, I think it's really good. I think it's a great cover version, actually. It's pretty close. It's got the typical Dave solo to it. Is it one of the highlights of the album? Yeah, look, I think it is. I really do. I think it's a really good song. Look, there's lots of good songs on this new album. Is it as good as the previous album? No. Yeah, and that's just being brutally honest. I mean, it was an absolute killer album. The Sick, the Dying, and the Dead, that was an absolute cracker album by Megadeth. And this one's no slouch by any means. It's still a good record. It is a very good record, but it's not to the quality of the previous album. That's in my humble opinion. I had a conversation over the weekend with a fellow writer from the Kilowatts Hard Rock Specialist Facebook page. You can check that out. We do reviews, but we also do, we upload clips every day, old stuff as well as new stuff, and some live stuff now and again. We have a number of features. Did you miss this? We might put up an album that you haven't seen. So look, it's definitely worth checking out. Kilowatts Hard Rock Specialists on Facebook, all right? Look, rating-wise, I'd give this 7 or 8 out of 10, the new Megadeth album. Like I said, I don't think it's as good as that previous album, which was an absolute cracker, which was like, 9.5 out of 10, really. It was such a good album. And there would have been some people who would have rated it 10 out of 10. It's got everything you'd expect from a Megadeth album. There's plenty of good songs. Look, I love Tipping Point. A couple of the others, I Don't Care is pretty good. Hey God is pretty good. Let There Be Shred. Yeah, look, there's lots of good songs. From start to finish, it's a good listen. 100% it is. And it's a good Megadeth album. Is it the way they're going to finish? Well, we'll have to wait and see, because so many artists say that they're going to do their last album or it's their last tour. And, some of the bands that said it was their final tour of, toured for the next 20 years. So anyway, Megadeth, self-titled, definitely worth. If you're a Megadeth fan, you'll have it anyway. If you're not, it's a good introduction to the band. You've never heard of them. Definitely. Megadeth, self-titled. Cheers. See you later. Neil Steele. Till next time.